My uncle rated everyone's job at Thanksgiving like a game show host. This year, I brought his boss. Uncle Dale started it the year I turned 12. He'd tap his water glass with a spoon, stand up, and go around the table making everyone announce what they did for a living. "Welcome back to America's least impressive family," he'd say. "Let's meet our contestants." Then he'd score us. Out of 10. Out loud. My mom cleaned houses. She got a 3. My cousin Robbie taught middle school band. He got a 2, and Dale did a trombone noise with his mouth while Robbie stared at his plate. I'm a hospice nurse. I got a 4. Because, quote, anybody can hold a hand. Nobody stopped him. My grandmother would just say, "Dale, be nice and pass the roles," and that was the whole defense. This year, I asked if I could bring someone. "A boyfriend?" My mom asked. "A friend from work?" I said. Dana showed up at 4 o'clock with a pie she'd bought at a gas station and apologized for it twice. She was maybe 50, gray streak in her hair, very quiet handshake. Dale looked her up and down and asked what she did. "I work in operations," she said. "Operations," Dale repeated, like it was a punchline. "We'll get to you." We ate. He waited until the plates were half empty, then went for the spoon and the glass. "Contestants," he said. "Let's begin." He worked the table like he always did. 3 for my mom, 2 for Robbie. My aunt got a 5 for medical billing. He gave my 14-year-old cousin a 1 for babysitting. And she laughed the way you laugh when you don't want to be the next thing he says something about. Then he got to Dana. "Operations," he said. "Give me details. What's the paycheck look like?" "Why don't you go first?" Dana said. "You've been building to it." Dale loved that. He stood up all the way. "Regional director," he said. 14 years. I've got 42 people under me and a corner office with 2 windows. 180 a year, plus bonus." He pointed the spoon around the table. "That's a 10. And before anyone gets sensitive, I earn it. I travel 3 weeks a month." Dana said. "Ask my wife." My aunt didn't say anything. "That's a lot of hotels," Dana said. "Marriott mostly?" "Whatever's closest to the site." "Which site?" Dale's smile stayed on, but his eyes went flat. "You're asking a lot of questions for someone who does operations." "I'm the VP of operations," Dana said. "I approve your expense reports." The room got very still. Robbie set down his fork. "You don't have 42 people," Dana said. "You have 4. You're a scheduling supervisor at the Millbrook Depot, second shift, and you have not traveled for work since 2021 because we closed the field program that year." She reached into her bag and put her phone face up on the table. "You've submitted $11,000 in per diem and mileage since January for trips that don't exist." "This is my house," Dale said. "You don't get to." "You also filed 3 bereavement claims," Dana scrolled. "March, June, October. Same person each time. Your mother." Every head at that table turned to my grandmother, sitting there in her good cardigan with a fork in her hand. "I didn't know what to do with that," Dana said. "So I called the emergency contact on your file, which is your niece." That's when Dale looked at me. He'd put my name on his paperwork years ago and never changed it. Dana had called me in October to confirm a funeral. I'd told her my grandmother was alive and had been at bingo that morning, and Dana had gone quiet on the phone for a long time, and then she'd asked me one question. "Does he do this to your family too?" I said yes, every Thanksgiving, with a spoon. "You brought her here," Dale said to me. "I invited her to dinner." I said. "You started the game." Dana stood and picked up her coat. "You're suspended without pay as of this call. HR will reach you Monday. I'd get a lawyer." She looked at the table. "Thank you for having me." The food was lovely. Dale sat back down because his legs made him. My aunt was staring at him like she was doing math. Robbie was still holding his fork in the air. And my grandmother put her hand over Dale's and said, in the same voice she used every year, "Dale, be nice." Then she said, "You told them I was dead 3 times, and you still came here and made your mother pass you the rolls."